Hello and welcome back. So this is our game for Necrophage of Endless Legend 2. We are at turn 43 and we are positively dominating the scene. So far I'm the only one who's getting the deeds. They are passive permanent bonuses that you get for completing certain game challenge. I am far ahead by score than anybody else. So basically at this point we can conclude that AI is not gonna challenge me ever. So of course some of them still have strong armies, so if they just start flooding my capital, that would pose a difficulty, but I don't expect them to do that. So we are here, we are finishing this turn, then fighting this village would be our next action. Okay. They are shooters, so bringing extra dudes to overwhelm them in the first round might be useful. So the army cannot act this turn due to its exhausted state. Which army? I have passed the turn, why are you exhausted? That is... that is suboptimal. Okay. I was bragging how I had 3 battles with this army, or 2 battles with this army last turn. Perhaps I'm paying for it now. Okay. I come bearing gifts. Many moons after your soldiers first encountered her, the stranger who sought help returning the stranded creature to the seas marches into Adgoh. So this is Nakalim lady. Still wearing her striking blue and gold uniform, she makes a formidable impression, seemingly fearless despite being in the midst of your empire's heart. An audience is granted. The hive is no place for an outsider. On the sands, you soldiers aided me. I thought I'd return the favor, but I can leave if you prefer. I'm a starfire, my allegiance pledged to an institution known as the Academy, but my deeper loyalty is to my race, the Nakalim, and the Lost. The Academy came to Sayada to seek evidence of the endless crimes, and we've found plenty of wrongdoings. So, endless, they were the race that enslaved the Lost and used them for, like, getting dust and having all the magical powers with this dust. The Endless, the civilization that occupied Sayada many centuries ago. They slaughtered the Ametrine for their minerals, enslaved the daughter's forebears. Worst of all, they captured one of the Lost, the dust gods my people worshipped. And this is why Sayada brims with dust. Indeed, before we depart, my only remaining task is to learn the fate of that god. Every one of the occupiers' crimes must be documented. Know little of the Sayada's deep past, but we'll share what we know. Why am I sharing what I know? I'm thankful. Now, what does your empire desire for the kindness you have shown me? Dedication. Free population to a city. Wealth, 300 science. And get, of course, free population. Thank you very much. So 300 science right now is just like a turn and a half of my science. While free population is something I do desire. Speeder, nice, but I can evolve a speeder anytime. So getting this free population will immediately unlock the deed for 20 populations. Now I have +2 industry and population unit, so this is huge. Help make us more faithful to our cause. Why faithful? We are not acting on faith. We are acting on desire to eat and propagate, and like we are a swarm of murder bugs. The academia studied many cultures. I can make the necrophage give even more of themselves to their empire. We are not an empire. We are a nest, a hive. Okay, beautiful. We now have an incredible boost to production. So now our units give industry no matter where they are. So it is not written in the description of the population itself, so it is attached to some kind of a empire bonus, but we can see that we are gaining 30 industry from these citizens and 30 industry from these scribes. Why 30? Because there are 10 of them, so they're supposed to be given 20, but this beautiful natural wonder increased by 50% the outcomes of every feed yield, so on population. So 30 turns, 20 turns into 30. All right. Now I want to keep growing. Okay, I have all the scribes, all the citizens. So it is time to start increasing the amount of jobs I have. And I believe, yes, this will add free scribes. And for now, that's it. So I will need to start building more of communal habitations, and in general building districts would be a thing I want to do. I want to start using more land. I want to improve this district that gives me meat. I want to build and then improve a special district that this one that would be giving me science. So all of these little things add up. Okay, can you arrive there? Can you arrive here? Okay, they didn't even yell at me. Nice, I guess. You just hang out somewhere in this regards. In this area. That is not a bad assimilation effect. With that much population, I will be experiencing some approval difficulties. So I don't know whether I will be able to maintain high approval for long. So this is my probably third priority. First priority is, of course, the science villages, them. Second would be the influence villages, them. And they would be a third priority. So I'm not that interested in effects that improve my army, because I will have a strong army anyway, with strong heroes, with strong units, so I can just fight my own battles. But anything that improves my production even further, especially percentual improvement that scales with every little step I take, that is very helpful. Science, thank you. No more curiosities here, so... Ooh, look at that. This is our good old friend Opbot. So he is a robot that I believe exists in all games of the Amplitude Studio, so all the Endless games. He was in Endless Legend 1 on Auriga, I don't remember the name of the planet, from which Volters from Endless Space escaped. So Volters escaped on the ship piloted by the Opbot, so he is a hero available to Volters in Endless Space 2, and now he's here. So we can talk to him, and he will give us a quest to bring him 15 of Eradion and 15 of Thalitine. So very late game quest. Usually you can easily win before you have access to these resources, before the third Tidefall. But if you manage to bring him these resources, he will join you with his army, which are aspects units, quite advanced. And he himself is a unique hero, so he has a few of unique skills, like his damage scales with his level, and I don't remember what other things do. So we will talk to our good old friend and we'll get the quest. Now we cannot attack. We cannot attack, so we'll have to skip the turn. You can just hang out here and wait for curiosities to appear. Okay. Let me check the city. I have no money to expedite this construction, so our technologies are queued. In one turn we complete in that, which will progress. Actually we're already here. So how did we get to 1200? I guess foundations are counting toward it. So if I'm joining a new territory, I'm joining some extra fortification. So I didn't need to study this technology, to research this technology. But okay, anyway, next turn we're completing it and we progress in our faction quest. Here it is. Okay, acknowledged. Still, we find no sign of the facility prime. I fear it is lost, or that it never existed in the first place. By facility, they probably still mean the one to cure the daughter of the lady who visited us. But again, this line comes a little bit out of the blue. So for a person who might be focused on some economical and strategical issues, what was like playing battles, this would come out of the blue. You would read it and you're like, which facility? What are you talking about? What are the Virgin Lands? So the way the quests are written here in the as dialogues, as conversations, is very confusing, and I don't like it. I don't like the writing. I don't like the dialogues, the conversation format. To compare it to Endless Space, in Endless Space 2 we would have a page pop-up with a text, a narrative text that gives us the quest story, quest line, and when we would complete a quest we would see the whole paragraph that went up to it, and then afterwards there will be the concluding paragraph with a reward. So even if you don't know that you are completing a quest, you immediately see this text and you remember, right, this is our story, that's where we are, so this is the my next step. Here instead it's only these conversations, and like people can easily get lost by having these pop-ups and not even knowing what kind of quest are we talking here, because we can easily have like 3-10 quests simultaneously, and which one is which, knowing just by name, no. A fresh lead, empty bellies where all the necrophage had to show for their tireless search for the ancient endless site. Did it really exist? The Prime didn't know. The High Matriarch was skeptical. The Outsider insisted it did, became increasingly agitated as her youngling grew sicker with every passing cycle. Emboldened, she began to scour the wilds herself, disappearing for days at a time, seeking this mystical laboratory. The Prime wondered if it was time to put them both out of their misery and turn the swarm's attention to other matters. I have need of you, speaks in riddles. This is my hero, this is my Prime. Speaks in riddles is my archer, I believe. Prime, I am here to serve the nest. The soft bellies, the two who live among us, they have outlived their purpose to the swarm. The female and the younglings, ones of the bronze plates, the very same. They've become a distraction to the swarm. I want you to dispose of them. Ooh. How menacing. Your command is my duty, Prime. But say what you want to say, speaks in riddle. Traveling these shifting lands, I have heard mutterings of strange places, seen things that defy nature. I believe the place the outsiders seek can still be found. And this interests you because, like, these phrases. I'm only here to serve, but the place she speaks of, should it exist, could make the difference for us. Or our enemies, should they find it first. The swarm is occupied with other matters. Let me hunt them. Toughen up. Then you can hunt. Objective and rewards. Raise speak in riddles by 2 levels. Okay, unlocks technology matriarch's glory. Okay, this is the technology I wanted to study as soon as we get to the next era. If I can just unlock it for free, I would like it very much. Thank you. The problem is that speaks in riddles. Okay, next level will be available immediately, so we will need to raise on just one more level, so which is achievable with the battles we have here. So can we finally fight? Yes, we can. And we have too much titanium. What can we use the titanium for? To specialize into better archers. I don't see why not. So this specialization doesn't cost any money, cost meat and titanium, and I have both of them. So I'd say yes. And I'd say yes. So now attacking the village. Confirm. Instant resolution. Instant resolution. I'm alright. Don't want to spend a lot of time on it. A new bow. So it should level up my Speaks in Riddles. And what are we taking? Active skill on a friendly or enemy unit. Deals 40 damage to target unit, deals 5 extra damage per determination, deals 3 damage per might. If the targeted unit is eliminated, a soldier joins the battle. Okay. And look, I can target it to my own unit, so I can have somebody like who's gonna die for sure, or some larva that I don't really need. I can turn them into soldier. Soldier is powerful. This is something I would like to take eventually, or rather sooner than later, because it will give critical chance to my archers. Will make the variance go up, yes. Will make it more difficult to plan my soldiers to heal, but more damage. Eventually I want it. I want to have as much damage as possible. So we're taking this active skill, and hopefully we will remember that it exists. Now we going to fight there. I want to spend the turn healing. No, I don't want to spend the turn healing. They will heal anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we can have a full heal. Let's have a full heal. Right, 2 of the swarm units, 2 of the larvas. You have 4. 1, 2, 3. Heal. You have eaten the ground, so I guess come here and keep consuming. I could send you in here and start eating these tiles, but there is an active village, so there might be units roaming ready to attack you. So okay, I will have one of you turned into another necrophage and stick around for eventually for hunting curiosities, but for now to just devour some land. You I don't need, and I have enough money to build a borough in this territory. Let me see, I will grab the curiosity, mantle of protection, and bone spear, and then we will try to go here, because yes, this is the 1944, seems alright. That also seems alright, but I'm fine with it being here. You found the curiosity. These are all luxury deposits. Another curiosity. Okay. You will be hanging out in the area and waiting for curiosity to appear. Curiosities. So, right. I want to build these tiles as soon as possible. Yeah, it's fine. I can spend 181 money to finish this construction. So as I was planning, it would give me around 100 signs. So I have 245. Now complete this. And we have 338. Beautiful. Single building gives such a large boost. So this technology, we will get it through the quest, so we don't need to go for it. We almost done with this era, so 2 more technologies and we're done. And these technologies are bringing us money, so we want to build them as well. So the next order of business would be getting more industry or money, because we can, but the prices of our districts and improvements are going up quite significantly. So both industry and money is actually good. That is not bad. That is perhaps better. So I guess I would go this and this. Okay. And turn. Let's see if somebody is still moving. You're moving. Okay. Let's keep exploring. And turn. I have accumulated a lot of influence. Dudes, you kind of standing too close. Flying ranged. They can attack my dude next turn, so I need to be careful about it. Okay, you just devour the land. You... Can I eat an anomaly? Probably can. But this anomaly is in my future domain, so I shouldn't. This we can. Okay. Here we are. Let me see. Do I want to take any damage? I don't think I do. So you go here, you go here, you go here, you go here, here, here. You guys stay here. Okay, so we have a feeder. You are a feeder. This is my main front line, my hero with soldiers. These are my archers. Now if somebody wants to run this way, the birds can heal on hit. They have a leeching strike, and the feeder could swoop in and finish somebody to full heal as well. So I don't expect to lose, well, any health, to be honest. Elite Huntress, Mighty Hunters, Mighty Hunters, Hunters, Hunters. This is our top priority. Shoot. Now I can actually fly them in there and block these two tiles. And have the archer to come closer and shoot, and another archer come closer and kill. Okay, now I have two fronts. Don't care that much about these guys, they can heal on their own, but my main army should be in top shape because we will be fighting Citadel very soon. Okay, nice distribution of attacks, so you shoot here, you almost certainly kill. Good. You shoot there, you come here, kill this dude. Right, they're not getting damaged, they're berserkers. I do not recover the neither health nor action point. Forgot about it. So you can shoot this guy, you can full heal, you can attack this dude. Okay, okay. This is not my soldier, this is my soldier. My soldier is fully healed, so I don't care that much about having them at full health, but I can. Okay, that's better. That is better. Swarm unit, do I need you? I don't think I need you, unless you have 4 movement points. 1, 2, 3. Where is my grid? I want to have my grid. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, if only you would spawn on this side, I would be able to attack this village. So we go in here, and you will be deleted. You will stay and heal. You are exploring. Glass steel deposit. Are they about to get themselves their first strategic resource? Now, this legion seems like they have just run from somebody. Like this damage is typical to when an army is running away. Why are they putting themselves in a situation when they need to run? I don't know, because like, okay, it's alright when you're running with a single unit, but when you have an actual army of a stack of 5 units, you kind of want them to be useful. You still heal? You almost full heal, so anyway, heal a little bit. We need to attack. We don't have attack actions, so we have to wait. Now, you guys. Okay. These are little dudes riding some kind of birds. Riders, flying ranged. Don't want to be attacked by them. So I am in a little bit of a spot with these two guys that they can be attacked by the neutral units, and there is nothing I can do about it. Be on guard. So I need to be on a lookout and like move them at away from potential problems. So if, for example, I would go 1, 2, I would be able to go 3, 4. So if I send them there and turn and then immediately complete the movement, maybe I will be able to avoid the battle. Meanwhile, buying this would cost me 445. 445 would put me plus 71, so I would get 120, 1249, 1249, not enough, so I will not buy it. Let's do a turn, acknowledge, acknowledge. Okay, they did not attack me, which is good. So let's build our burrow. You keep exploring. There is curiosity. Let's go there. Right. So we have unlocked new era, new scientific era, which gives us what? 1 city cap. I do not have city caps. I mean, I have a single city. I cannot have another city. This does not belong here. 300 experience on militia, 300 experience on new units on cities, plus 60% industry cost on units. So my units became more expensive. And I can draft a new hero and start a new army. Good. So what is militia? Militia is Seriously. Don't you have anything better to do with your life? 2 full stacks, led by heroes, chasing away a tiny fly. We will retreat. We will retreat and probably will be murdered by these 2 full stacks. Lizards. Interesting. So I will pre-plan going there, and I will try to run away from them over the end of the turn. So yeah, I was talking about militia. Militia is the units that are attached to my city. I don't know where I can see here. I have 6 units of militia. It's they just attach to the city, and whenever the city will be besieged, attack, it is an army available there to protect itself. So with this new technology, new era of technology, all my militia just became stronger, gain experience, so it can use this probably some level ups. I think 1 level up, so, and certain things scales with level ups with the level of the units. Okay. What are we doing? We are fighting. They didn't attack me. Why did you not attack me? Tell me. We are fighting them with the village, and I cannot really know what would be the landscape. So can I have a choke point where I can hold front with 2 of my units and shoot the rest, or will I be surrounded by the 8 of them murdering my archers? So it's better if I bring the backup. Okay, this is the battlefield. I would be able to fight them off around here, but I don't know where is my deployment zone and where is their deployment zone. Me attacking from down up could be that they deploy here, I deploy there. So let me try to fight them off with a single army. Okay, not what I expected. We could occupy this place, have a feeder here, have the hero there, and the archers in this position. Let me see. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can try so. So you go in there. You okay, you can go in there. You can go in there, you can go in there, and you can go in here. Okay, come to me. I need to find their elite huntress is here. And okay, this is the strongest unit. Shoot. This is range 1-3. Okay, I won't be able to use it until they arrive. So shoot. Now these huntresses are never yielding. They are not damaged. Instead, they are berserked. So they have more damage and more critical chance. But I don't really care, so they will hit my soldier once. The soldier will eat them next turn and fully recover health. Here I cannot do anything. Wait. We'll see whether I will have enough turns to kill them all or not. That's a lot of armor, so they're doing very little damage. Granted, I cannot heal and I cannot double act because they are not getting damaged. But yeah, killing with a single hit is awesome. You can shoot there. You can shoot here. Okay. Minus 27 is already different because he's not defending. Right. Shoot. Eat. Kill. Shoot. That is suboptimal. Okay. Oi, oi, oi. That was a lot of damage. So let me be careful here. You heal. You kill. You heal my hero. That's it. We have ourselves a problem. That's better. Okay, so we won the battle, but our hero is severely wounded. So the thing is, I cannot attack the citadel this turn because I'm exhausted. So I can totally step back into my territory and go into defense, and then he will be almost completely recovered. You be gone. Now I have found an armor. Let me check the armor. Also I have found a bow some time ago, which I didn't check, I believe. This one, targeting, applies marked to targeted units when attacking. Critical chance 100%, range 4 and scoped shot 2. I like it. 1 resilience, 2 determination. 2 determination, 1 intuition. I like intuition as well. This is a great bow. Let's use it. Now, armor. I kept this armor because it was giving me intuition. This armor does not give me intuition, and this armor does not give me intuition. More defense, yes. Resilience and health, yes. Inspiring defense. Applies Inspire 2 to itself and nearby units, so that is not bad. So since the archer is always in the background, always surrounded by my other units, by defending the archer, I can significantly buff all around me. And I do have the time for archer to defend when the archer is using skill, like when, for example, when I heal, I cannot shoot anymore, but I can defend. But I would lose on intuition. I think it will be fine. So let me pick this. Okay. A couple of more successful battles, and I think I will level up my archer and complete the quest. So let's see what kind of hero we can get. Defender, archer, defender, and warrior. So if I will be building another stack, I would also like to have 2 heroes there. I would like to have an archer for sure, and defender or warrior. That is a good question. Let's see what they propose me as counselors. Minus 100 science per population on scribes? Absolutely not. My science mostly comes from population on scribes. Pillager, plus 25% ransack gains on army. Sorry for this click. Nah. Siege Master, plus 25 fortification damage during a siege on army. Not bad. Minus 30 dust to buy out on city. Ooh, it is buying things from the construction queue. So having discount of 30% there is significant. Let me remember what the skills are doing. So this one refills all movement points. Useful, very useful. This gives an action token, so we can hit 2 times a turn if we are hitting damaged unit first. And this gives damage to all units in the army. So warrior is a very useful hero to have in your army. Now, defender. What can you do for me? When taking damage, gains 30 shield. Only the defender, not anyone in my army. Sworn's Fury active skill. Applies vulnerable. Buffs himself. buffs himself, buffs the army, gives defense to the army units. Not a lot of defense, let's say. Buffs himself, buffs accusation, it's an attack skill. Nah, I am not sure. I want to have a defender. Because I see that my attacker units generally can heal, my soldiers units can be a good front line and can heal themselves, so I don't need a defender that much. So I'd say we'll give it a pass on defender, and we'll have another stack with attacker and archer. Now, whom do we want to get now? Whom do we want to get later? I would rather have strong backline and if needed, I will be substituting the front line with feeders and soldiers if they get murdered. So I think I'll start with an archer, and whenever I will have an opportunity, I will get an attacker later. So you are not an archer, you are an archer. Pillager. Ransack gains on army +5 capture points. That is like some of the stupidest consular traits available to me here. Yeah, okay. Inspect. Might determination. +2 industry per hero level on Haven. This is good. Here instead it is adaptable. Might resilience. +2 food per hero level on Haven. Also good. So both of them are good heroes. But let me go with an archer first. So let's equip you with something. Yeah, be tanker. Weapon, weakening strike and anti-infantry. Let's go with anti-infantry. Now here, intuition and wisdom whisperers gives us 20 more experience. Yes, we would like to level you up faster. Here, well, why are you wearing this? It's 1 moving point to itself and all flying unit of the army, because you don't need to be faster than the rest of the army. So actually, you take this. You, on the other hand, you can take this. And Cipher of Horror here. Skill tree. We want the archers to be more powerful, and we want to earn more food in battle. Now let's have a healing skill right away. So you are here. I can teleport you to this burrow and I can join you with this army. Here I have a shooter, I can have another shooter, and actually I would need a feeder probably more than a shooter, and then I can start fighting these dudes to get some experience. Oh, let me think about it for a second. So anyway, for now you just wait. The burrow is not there yet. That would be the end of turn. So I will meet with them later. Let me see, I have a lot of influence. So I can join a couple of territories. I can join this territory to get another source of titanium, or I can join this territory next turn to get a source of hydramel and access to these villages. I think I will be joining this territory. And first I need to join the territory, then I need to attack the fortress and join this before the price goes up. So we hold on to our influence for now. We will buy out titanium extractor, and that's it. By the way, we can, yes, this we can put under protectorate. It will cost us 150. We have enough influence to do so. So gives us also access to their units, I believe. Can we build their units? We can build their units. We don't want to though. We are all right. So, yep. Here I want you to be a patroller to give more mobility to the army. I want you to be a feeder. I don't need any money right now, right? Because I have already paid for it. Well, I did not pay for it. Did I mess up? I might have messed up. Well, I think we will call it a day here. So let me end the turn and see whether I messed up or not. I did not mess up. I already paid for it. Good. Let me immediately evolve it into a nest before this guy had a chance to raise it. But because he's standing here, he robbed me of a foundation. What a bastard. You go there. And then come back in here. To join with my hero who will be traveling. So enter burrow and exit burrow. So my hero will join with them. And yeah, the rest I will figure out next time, so that would be enough for now. Well, thank you for watching this, and I see you in the next one. Bye.